Hi everyone. I'm just making this video because I'm going to be sharing some downloads and interactions I've had from various entities, deities, about some really significant topics. They're also a little sensitive too. But it's going to begin with me touching on some dreams and insight I've had regarding the holy structure, the Kaaba. If I'm saying that correctly, I hope I am. I'm not. I don't speak Arabic. I'm not trying to be offensive. Kaaba. If I'm not saying it correctly, please correct me wherever you are seeing this. If you know how to say it properly, correct me. Thank you. So we are going to get into that. I'm going to just be sharing some information now that I've done some research as well on top of my downloads and interactions. I feel more comfortable sharing this, so let's do it. Okay, so this all began with a dream I had. In the dream, I was walking around what is the Kaaba. I was outside of it. There is a stone outside. I was touching the stone. I just remember everything felt really, really cold. And then I was approached by three women. They said that they would deliver information to me at a later point. And after several downloads, dialogues, readings, etc., I would come to learn that these women were deities known as Goddess Al-Lat, Al-Uzza, and Goddess Manat. Goddess Al-Uzza and Goddess Manat. They were known as the triple moon goddesses, I believe, if my research proves correctly. Also in the dream, I then had another dream in which I was then inside of the Kaaba and I was hanging incense inside. The energies of Goddess Neith, Goddess Auset from ancient Kemet, they also were coming through. They started providing me with some insights, and ultimately I was informed that there is basically a female aspect of God, for a lack of better explanation. That's as simple as I can put it. And these goddesses that came to me account for this energy. So now some of you are probably wondering, what is the Kaaba? If you are not of the Muslim or Islam faith, you probably do not know. I will tell you. So the Kaaba, correct me if I'm saying it incorrectly, is basically a stone structure. It is extremely important in Islam. I believe it's located in Mecca and Saudi Arabia. When people go there, this is a very significant event for those that go. This structure does predate all monotheistic religions as well. I want to add that also. I went ahead and did my due diligence so I could do research. And I came across some interesting information. The first source of information I found was from Dr. York. So, shout out to Dr. York, Dr. Malachi Z. York, Free the Master Teacher. I did come across some very interesting information. Apparently, Al-Lat actually is the Arabic form of the female aspect of God. And Dr. York has a lot of this documented. I'm going to go ahead and, tag or write the names of the works I received this from and read this in. He also, years prior to it being revealed that this stone that is on the structure is actually like a brown color, this is indicated in his works as well. So someone was able to share this information years before this even came out. I think that's really interesting, and how this information is kind of suppressed or forgotten. I also want to point out, it was brought to my attention by these deities, female goddess Al-Lat, that the Prophet Muhammad, his family were worshippers of hers previously. She was the highest god prior to the rise of Islam. Also, the female aspect of God is extremely unhappy, needless to say, disappointed, fed up. This is like an intentional expungement of the female aspect of God, is what I was told, and the way in which religion has oppressed the divine feminine. There is a continuous emphasis on that message there. Also, the omission of any feminine attributes. So needless to say, this is very upsetting. It was I was advised that there's going to be something significant that occurs with this structure, this holy structure, the Kaaba. I'm thinking anytime between now, from what I saw, between now and May. End of May, particularly May 11th through the 20th. Those are important dates that keep getting shared with me. I also do want to reiterate that as more of this information comes, as I communicate more with these deities, I will share this information, but this is very much a message that needed to be put out. The female aspect of God is not happy with this intentional oppression and suppression of her image. So at this time, this is information that needs to share, and more will probably come out regarding this. I was given information regarding the family that is the key holder as well of this holy structure. I will touch more on that in another post as well. But as for now, I was guided to share this information with you all and let you all know that there is a female aspect of God, and her energy is very much prevalent this year. So just keep an eye out for any events that may occur, any announcements, anything significant with this structure. That is something that we can anticipate this year.